Upon the successful submission of SSR by the institution, two processes start simultaneously. One is about the student satisfaction survey and the next is about the data validation and verification. Upon submission of the SSR, the institution gets a mail stating that the student survey has been initiated successfully. The progress of the student satisfaction survey can be seen in the details of the survey here. Now, this will show the progress of the survey in terms of student survey respond in percentage. The percentage is calculated based on the value of student strength given in the IIQA. The survey start date and the end date is also provided here. For more details about the student survey and the modalities, you may please refer to student satisfaction survey hosted in the NAAC website. The student survey will be open until the survey end date as mentioned here. The survey has to reach up to 10% and above or minimum of 100 students in terms of affiliated college or 500 students in terms of university. If the survey successfully reaches within the stipulated time, the survey ends there. Suppose if the survey does not reach 10% or the stipulated number of students, the survey will be extended for some more dates by NAAC, and that intimation also you will be getting it as mail in the registered email ID. The HEIs may stay in watch with the percentage of the survey and the start and end date of the survey in order to motivate the students to attend the survey and complete the process successfully. Now, coming to the data validation and verification. Once the SSR is submitted in about 7 days' time, the HEI may receive a DVV clarification request. It is important the HEI stay in tune with the portal about any notifications for the DVV that will appear in the notification here. DVV is the data validation and verification process. This process is carried out by NAAC to validate and verify the data that the HEI has provided during the SSR submission. The verification process is across the documents provided in support of the claim that is made in the SSR, and if any discrepancy is noted, the same is sought for clarification. Wherever the template contains large data, as a part of sample verification, a small random sample is called out for documents from the HEI site. This process is called as data verification and validation. 15 days time is provisioned for the HEI to answer this clarification. There would be no extension of time provided to the HEI for clarification, and it is important that the HEI should be in the possession of all supplementary and supporting documents for the claims made in the SSR, and that will make the DVV clarification part smooth and easy. Please refer to the standard operating procedure of DVV mentioned and hosted in the NAAC website here. This helps you as a guide of how to assimilate the data for the process and can help in institutional preparedness also. The process begins with the clarification notice that the HEI receives in the dashboard and an email simultaneously sent to the HEI. Upon the start of DVV process for the institution receives a mail stating that the data verification and validation DVV procedure of the SSR submitted by your institution for NAAC accreditation has been initiated. You may expect clarifications, if any, about the data mentioned in your SSR. Hence, please check the portal and stay updated to avoid delay in response. So, this mail specifically means that the data validation process has begun, and in about 7 days' time, you will be receiving a mail for clarification, if any. Assuming that you get a mail stating that there are queries and clarification raised by the DVV verification and validation team regarding the data mentioned in the SSR, the queries will be available in the portal against each matrix. You are requested to submit the clarification and provide supporting document which are appropriate. There will be only one chance for editing this data from the HEI end. Hence, please take care in editing the data, and your timely response to clarification within stipulated time will avoid delay in processing of your SSR. So, the expected date of response, which is the 15 days time from the date of the query, will be put here as the date. You may also check about this clarification. In the DVV clarification, DVV SSR clarification here, upon clicking this Manage DVV under this SSR DVV clarifications, you will see a message stating that as a part of verification process, NAAC have sought some clarification, some deviations are found. Please fill the responses and attach supporting documents for clarification. Send your response before the last date of the response also will be given. You will have to click this fill responses. There are two aspects in the clarification. One is extended profile, the other one is the metric level deviation. Extended profile acts as the denominator for the metrics calculation, and metric level deviation acts as the numerator for the calculation. So, in the extended profile, this aspect what we are seeing is the metric ID, that is extended profile IDs. The deviation extended profile questions are here, the metrics are here. This is the extended profile number, and these are the information sought. This is the initial input given by the HEI. In case if you need to change the input here, which has been marked for as change input, which is an optional thing. Here if the HEI wants to say that the course is not 96 but it is 560, they misunderstood between course and program, and hence now they wanted to change the number to 560, the change of number has to be given here. Now, apart from this, any supporting document that they have for this as the list of courses can be attached here by choosing the file. So, now the same process has to be done for the entire deviations that have been asked here for all the extended profile deviations and for the metric level deviations. It is important that we understand what the DVV is being asking. So, it is important that the entire text is being read and understood by the HEI, and accordingly the response of it has to be provided. The HEI has to bear it in mind that the data validation and verification is a crucial component of RAF and has to be attended by the HEI with utmost care and integrity, and hence every claim here has to be supported by the document that have been requested by the DVV so that no future confusions or hassles happen in the process. NAAC provides a capacity of up to 5 MB storage space for the HEIs to upload the documents for their SSR as well as the DVV. But sometimes it may happen that this 5 MB space would not be sufficient for the HEIs to substantiate the documents that they need to provide for the DVV. In such case, NAAC encourages the HEI to host the required details in the institution's website and provide the link in the response column. Now, when you are providing this, suppose if it is a sensitive document that cannot be shared publicly, they may password protect the same and share the password in the response itself. Failure to do so, the HEI may not protect the same with a password and may please remove the protection that has been hosted in the website. This enables the DVV partner to click this link and refer to the document in their website. It is important that the assimilation of the software is being done according to the questions or the clarifications raised according to this number and coded accordingly to be placed in their website. So, which means if this is 1.1.3, the document addressing to this 1.1.3 may please be named as 1.1.3 itself, and the link's landing page should also be to that particular document which the DVV has to verify and which is ready for its reference. The institution is responsible for the data and the link that they have provided here. Any documentation that is available at the point of time of DVV's assimilation of data, only those documents will be taken into consideration. Any document that the HEI adds at a later point of time will account to data manipulation. After having attempted all the queries that have been raised by the DVV completely, you can save every now and then a submit response button after completing the entire edit has to be pressed. Please be careful that you do not press this button. Once you press this button, the entire response get posted to the DVV and no more edits from the HEI side will happen. So, this is the last option after filling in all the clarification that has been raised by the DVV partner, saving it and then pressing the submit response will end the process from the side of HEI. This completes the DVV process of the HEI, and the HEI will wait for the further process from the NAAC side. In terms of any technical issues faced by the HEI during this HEI clarification process, you may please seek the help of NAAC through this support, and you can raise an issue for which you will get response from us as soon as possible.